Hey everybody, welcome back to Record-ology. Today, we're going to be looking at this. This is the Crosley T400 fully automatic turntable. This is a record player I've been wanting to get my hands on for some time, so I'm really excited. We'll do an unboxing, we'll check it out, we'll do a sound test. It's going to be awesome. You're not going to want to miss this.
Welcome to Record-ology.
Okay guys, so let's get right into it. I love the packaging on the Crosleys here. A very unified approach in branding. I think it's very awesome. There we go, we've got the T400 user manual. And right in there, packed in plastic and foam blocks, is the turntable itself. We'll take the foam blocks off and set them to the side. Pretty simple packaging there. We've got our power supply here, so we'll go ahead and open that bad boy up. And the dust cover is wrapped separately. So we'll unwrap that. There's a loose plastic wrap, and then there's a adhesive plastic wrap to protect it from scratches. So we'll go ahead and take both of those off. Dust covers, as you know, are very susceptible to scratches. So don't store anything on top of your record player, guys. It's really not worth it. All right, and then a loose fitting plastic wrap over there. And we've got our record player. Let's take a little bit of a closer look at the packaging. So we've got a foam block, just pull that off, easy as that. Over here, we've got our 45 RPM spacer. Now this is a different one. Look at that, that is cool. That is a different style 45 spacer. It lives back there in the corner. Obviously, I've got the white unit. It does come in a variety of colors, but I did get the white unit. Now, this thing does not weigh a lot. It is pretty lightweight, which is nice in terms of being able to get it in and out of places easily. And on the bottom, I can feel that it's got, there goes a 45 adapter. On the bottom here, we've got good hinged, thick rubber-based feet. There's also places where you can make fine-tune adjustments to speed back here if you need to. On the back panel here, we have the phono level or the line output level. So that is the preamp that's built in. So if you have an external preamp, you can use that. Otherwise, you can use the built-in one, which is just fine. And then audio output to connect it to powered speakers or your own stereo. And then a power supply. Again, very basic connections in the back. And then over here, this is one of the mounting clips. This is the other one for the dust cover. So let's go ahead and put that on in a minute. But first, let's take a look at the platter. Okay, so the platter has like a felt platter mat on it. So we're going to take that off. It's got this cool symbol on there. This is a new Crosley design because that's the same design as the spacer, which is cool. So, and here is the platter itself. That is a plastic platter. And it is belt driven. So back here we can see where the belt connects to the pulley for the motor. Let's go ahead and take the platter off and take a look underneath. So in order to get the platter off, we're going to need to remove this clip back here. This isn't something that you would normally do, but I'm not normal. So we're going to go ahead and pull the belt off the pulley, and then I'm going to lift on the platter. And there it goes. Okay, so there is the underside of the T400, and these mechanisms allow it to function fully automatic. Let's take a closer look. Here's the pulley where the motor is, and these are the various gears and cogs that allow the automatic mechanism to function. Before I cause any damage, I'm going to go ahead and put this bad boy back. Pretty much the same way we took it off. I'm going to lower the platter over the spindle, place the belt around the motor pulley, and the tricky part is putting this little clip back where it came at the base of this. A lot of all-in-one units and suitcase players have these clips as well. They're tricky to get back on. That's why you don't want to take them off. Getting them off is one thing, but putting them on is another. They can go flying across the room and they're impossible to find. But basically, they hold the platter to the record player in the spindle so that if you turn it upside down or if it's in transit, this doesn't come off, because that can happen sometimes on units. So I'm going to try and push this bad boy back on. and hopefully succeed in doing so. Okay, I finally got that back on, and never again will I take that off because that was a pain in the butt. All right, putting our felt platter mat back on. We can go over here and start getting the tone arm ready. Starting here with a twisty tie around the clip. If you ever are moving or you put one of these in storage, it's a good idea to do this exact same thing. Put a twisty tie right around there to make sure that this clip doesn't become unlatched during transport. And here for the cartridge, we just have a little rubber band around there, and there's also a stylus guard on there, and you're ready to go. In terms of materials, the tone arm is metal, the head shell is plastic, and then underneath there, we do have the Audio-Technica moving magnetic cartridge, which is great, and it looks like this head shell will allow you to upgrade the cartridge if you so desire. On the front panel here, you're going to see some of the controls. This is a fully automatic turntable, which is awesome, but there still are some controls. Over here, you've got the speed selector switch, so it'll play either 33s or 45s. And I've been asked this question before. 33 is the same thing as 33 and a third. It's just sort of a common term to call 33 and a third RPMs 33. So it is a 2-speed turntable. Over here is the start button. So one button push will do everything. It'll raise the tone arm, move the tone arm over the record playing surface, and lower the tone arm as well as starting the record itself. Stop will bring it back to the starting position, and this is a cueing switch which will raise or lower the stylus so you can play any track at any time. Finally, there is a switch right here, 7-inch or 12-inch. So we have to tell the record player what size record is on the turntable so it knows where to drop the stylus. Okay guys, and with the dust cover installed, and it is a really nice rounded corner dust cover, I like it. It's got little rubber things on the sides so that it closes and opens gently and doesn't scrape up the plinth, and good solid hinges. And the power supply connected as well. We are going to test out the functionality of this as well as listen to a direct feed of this record player so you can get an idea for the sound quality and make a determination of your own. Now, this can play any size record and 2 speeds. So if you have a 10-inch record, you can play that, 12-inch or 7-inch like this, no problem whatsoever. So you select the correct speed. The button in the out position is 33. The button indented is 45. This is actually a 33 RPM 7-inch record, so slightly uncommon there. Once you have the speed selected, you need to select the size of the record. In this case, it is a 7-inch record. And between those two, the record player will know exactly what to do and where to do it. Make sure that this switch is off. You don't want to hit start while this little guard is in place. So make sure that that's rotated back. Only use that really for storage. You don't want the motor to fight against that clip. Then all you have to do is press start and you're ready to go. It'll spin the turntable automatically. It'll raise the tone arm. It'll rotate the tone arm over to the correct place on the record, and it'll gently lower it onto your record, and you're good to go. And when you're done, all you have to do is press stop, and it will rotate the stylus and tone arm back over, and it'll stop the record playing as well. Okay, now let's play a 12-inch record. I'm going to place the record gently on the platter like that. This is a 33 RPM record as well, so we're going to leave it in that position, but it's obviously 12 inches. So we're going to change the size to 12 inches and then simply press start. And the record player will do the rest automatically. Very cool. Very neat functionality. Also, very compact unit. Okay guys, and there it is, the Crosley T400 fully automatic turntable. I hope you enjoyed the show as much as I enjoyed putting it together for you. Now, if you're interested in a great price on one of these T400s, click on the link in the description below. Check out the links at the end of this video. We've done some amazing reviews on some very cool Crosley record players, you guys. They're doing some fantastic pieces of equipment. So check that out. But in the meantime, happy record hunting. We'll see you next time.
I'm not very good at this.
Neither am I.
Okay, what can we lose?
Thank you for watching Record-ology. Stay tuned for a new show every Sunday and Wednesday. Don't forget to hit subscribe and check us out on Instagram and Twitter.
Hey, you're wonderful.